Hey guys, another quick update here. It's Friday. First, I want to say I can imagine for some of you, I know not all of you, but some of you, understandably, who have never built a really successful marketing funnel, have never been able to send out a few emails and bam, get 100 people signing up into an opportunity that you're recommending, have never really made that big money from developing a list and developing an asset. I can understand why it can be frustrating. And I'm not hearing that. I can just imagine. I'm just imagining that some of you are frustrated. I did hear it from one person who left like last week that I was surprised to see go. And so I'm assuming it's in some people's minds. And so I wanted to address this. Like, what we're doing here isn't about making money really fast right now. That will become a theme and there will be seasons for that. But what we're doing is building a foundation for what we call an asset. An asset is your list, a list that's continually growing, a list that's continually growing and bringing you in cash flow. You can't just snap your fingers and have that. Like, that's a process of developing, and you have us doing that. In the meantime, there's things that you absolutely can be doing. Like, we got that lead magnet out there, the cash flow formula. You could be building your list, and there might be a learning curve there. And there's a lot of things that we're going to help you do in your marketing. We'll be testing other lead magnets and so forth. And I'm building my list right now. You see me making posts here and there, and I'm still getting leads from the stuff that I put on YouTube and Facebook a long time ago. You can certainly be doing that. You can be kind of working on your branding. There's all kinds of things we've already talked about that you can be doing. But just understand that there's the make money now mentality out there, and that group gets frustrated when they don't make it fast enough, and they jump around looking for mentor to another mentor. They look for new opportunity. And then there's the asset mindset, which is really where I come from. And that's what I'm trying to teach. And of course, it's not as sexy to talk about on the front end because it's not the now money concept. Of course, we're going to weave in the now money concept and try to help them understand the importance of building an asset and how they can leverage us to build an asset and why that's so important. Of course, the cash flow formula is really getting at that. And maybe we'll weave that into the message even stronger about the difference between building an asset that once you have in place, it's building your list, ever growing, and you're able to promote things and just see people buy because you've done the early work. Now, of course, we're doing most of that early work. And I've shared with you the things that you can be doing right now during this development stage. Things sometimes take longer when you're building an asset than you think that they will. So for example, in the spirit of showing you the behind the scenes stuff, I really encourage you to take on the asset development mindset, even if you're not doing the bulk of the work. Okay, so we've been trying to finish this page up every single day, and it is extremely challenging because every time we make a little change, we have to redo the videos or whatever. And we could have just pushed it through. And there was a time where some of the things that we've recently changed this week, we would have pushed through in the spirit of you guys, waiting in the wings and the pressure of that. But we're at the point where I'm letting my typical process guide us through this, which has always led to tremendous success instead of this rushing stuff. And I really don't like to give projections of when we're going to have something done, but I keep doing that with you guys to let you know because that's where we're at. That's just how it works with these developing assets. So for example, one of the recent things was Robin had put a bunch of buttons under here, under the send links button, where people could log in and go find all their affiliate links. And it just looked messy to me. She disagreed. We went back and forth on it a long time. And ultimately, I was able to sway her over. I think she really was just tired of all the little tweaking she had to do to this page. But it looked just too messy. And for me, while she's much better at making things look good, typically across the board from a design perspective and all of that, and that has a lot of importance, I've had a lot of success in one area of design being really effective, and that is like a really logical sequential process that allows people to, even if they don't really understand what's going on yet, to just kind of follow along and end up arriving, where they want to be. And so, for example, by putting the links here where they go get, or links to go log into the locations to get their affiliate links, underneath where they click to submit their links, it just didn't make logical sense. I feel like they should it confuses people when that happens. I feel like we want them to have gathered their links either before they click this button, because they're sending links from here. You know, this goes here, which is where they submit this form and enter their links. Like their Profit Platform Kajabi affiliate link, their blog affiliate links. When people buy these things, you get paid. And you see so many of them here. You know, when you pack this many in, you're able to increase your lead value. You know, so it's just, but it's harder to build. So anyway, so we decided to put them here, and so which makes more sense because now they're on. You know, they click the send link button. Now they're here to the page where they send their actual links, and it's saying, okay, our team will, it says, enter your information and affiliate links in the form below, then hit submit. Our team will then add your affiliate links into your marketing funnel, so when people purchase any of these tools and resources, you'll get credit for the commissions. And then now it's giving these links. You used to have them as buttons, but I thought that looked clunky. Now we just have it where you can go and you can log in, and from that login, find your links. And in this video, it's explaining that. So those are little things that change. Now, when that changes, you know, when we decide to do that, I have to wait before recording this video. So yesterday I thought I'd have this video recorded. So now I'm still, you know, I had actually recorded this video. I didn't put it up on here yet. And nonetheless, I have to re-record it. This is just the way it is. You know, this is the process, but we're darn near done. We've really wanted to be, you know, once this page is done, we'll be able to move very quickly through the rest of the stuff. Obviously, there'll be some things that we get hangups on to the development of this monster project. But this is a big one because this is where people who just sign up into Profit Platform, who may or may not really understand what's going on yet, are being guided through how to go find their affiliate links at so many different locations. And if this is fairly new to them, if that's not a really smooth process, you know, and it's explained really well, you know, that can be really frustrating. And we already know that that's the biggest challenge for most people is, you know, their level of frustration with developing their dream, the actual tangible steps, whatever the process may be. So we want to do everything we can. So it's a really important page to have be super clear, super clean. I've shared some of the other changes we've made last minute, but every little tweak takes time. And I'm just saying that we don't usually put this much time or effort into the little fine-tuning tweaks and last-minute decisions to improve it after we take a step back and think it's done. But it's such an important part to make sure that when we are growing quickly and we're promoting Predictable Cash Flow Pro Funnel, Megalodon Funnel, Third Rocket, we've got to have a lot of assets out there, right? Profit Platform and all the follow-up emails and everything that's automatically going out, all the cash flowing that's kicking in. And people are signing up automatically in large numbers into Profit Platform through your various links, through our links, through your funnels, our funnels. We do not want customer support to get inundated with people that are getting stuck to this process. Now, I expect some people will, but we want to limit that as much as possible because all that slows things down. It pulls me off of further development. It pulls me off of doing other things. When we start marketing, I want to just like show you what I'm doing in the marketing. I want to show you our campaigns. I want to show you the ads that are working, all that stuff. So it's a really important pivotal part, and that's why we're being so, you know, so detailed and even thinking it's almost done and then making another change. We don't usually do that. It's not necessary throughout most of the funnel, but it's such a pivotal part, and it's not something we want to return to. And we also wanted a structure where when we add more affiliate links in the future, it doesn't break the structure we set up, like the way we're explaining everything, the way the previous videos are being done. We have to think about that too. And we want the page to look really clean. So anyway, we're almost there. I know I've said that like 4 days in a row, maybe more than that, but we just keep making those changes. That was the last one. We took those links off, and then when they see this video now is just going to say, hey, now you're ready to send the links that you've gotten. Go ahead and click the button below. And then this is going to explain, okay, if you've lost your links or if you didn't save them as you were setting them up, because some people won't, here's where you log in at these various locations to go find your link. She's going to show them step by step, click by click, meticulously how to do that. And then here's where they enter their first, last name, their email, and all the different links that they've gathered. So they can just hit submit, and then those are sent off to our team, and then we integrate those into the funnel. And this will be a process that we've set up now that we'll get to use, you know, throughout the entire system. So for example, when somebody signs up in Megalodon, we'll be referred to the same same affiliate setup structure. It's not something we're going to have to think about again. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. It is a highly technical process. The first technical process was figuring out, okay, people are entering into your Kajabi lead capture page, which has a lot of advantages, by the way. One is Kajabi doesn't charge for hosting on videos. So if we want to have cool videos on the front end of our marketing, by by driving our traffic into Kajabi first, that takes away a big cost. If we drive traffic first into Kartra, you either have to pay them quite a bit if you're going to have video on the front end, for that hosting cost of people hitting and watching videos on the front end. Kajabi doesn't do that. They just cover that expense themselves. So that's one. Two, you can't use Kartra and have you guys get notified of the email. It's not possible as our affiliates. With Kajabi, the way it's set up, you guys get to build your email list. In the end, I foresee like a year from now, we're probably going to shift. I don't know this for sure, but we're probably going to shift Profit Platform to show people how to really simply and easily set up their own funnel using our funnels, our pages, everything kind of like we're doing now, but to do it on their own blog really inexpensively, like ridiculously inexpensively, which has a lot of advantages we've talked about before and we'll talk about again. But for right now, we're going to keep using Kajabi. A lot of you have seen we've started moving and suggesting some of you start setting up the funnel on the blog, and we'll talk more about that once we get over this hump. So anyway, lots of advantages about how we have it set up now. It's also led us into seeing how we can improve this over time. We're really excited about it. Remember, we're building an asset and we're doing the bulk of the work for you. The downside of that is a lot of you just don't understand yet fully what's going on, and you want to make money and you're frustrated. And I haven't heard that from anybody in our community now, but I sense that based on someone who left like a week ago or so. And I was really shocked, to be honest with you, that person that I'm talking about left, because this late in the game with us developing this much, like, it's just really clear that they didn't understand what in the heck we're doing. And I suspect there's probably a lot more members that are just kind of hanging on with a hope or a dream because they hear the excitement in my voice, but you don't maybe understand what in the heck's really going on. And you don't need to understand fully, but understand this. We're building you an asset. You're going to be able to own the list. We're going to support you in continually learning how to build the relationship with that list. And because of that, it's going to be an asset that you can continue to not just make money on through the automation built into this, but we're going to show you to find other affiliate products and other ways to continue to make money with that list. That is something you should definitely learn how to do. Whatever opportunities you get excited about, whatever other things you want to do to make money, you should always be building an asset, because if you don't, what I really keep trying to get across is you're stuck at the lowest rung of the economy, of not having leverage, of not being able to get people's attention, not being able to afford advertising because your model's not set up to be able to do that. It's really, really challenging, guys, if you don't build an asset. So that's the message we're putting out there. I'm going to keep looking for the language to help people understand the power of it. That's really what Profit Platform is all about, and giving them like this really cool process to step into it without having to build their own funnel from the get-go, without having to know it all from the get-go, without having to do anything initially but learn just the basics like driving traffic and stuff, which is where a lot of you are at, where we'll start. Anyway, I wanted to give you this update. Obviously, we're very close to getting this out, and then you can get your link set up, and then we'll be off and running with developing the rest of the Profit Platform training. One other thing regarding that, I made a post in Profit Platform. Some of you had sent in some images. Darren was one of them. Ed Cox was another. You wanted to change the cash flow formula thumbnail. So like when you share your link on social media, this little image pops up and it has Robin's picture on it. Some of you wanted to have your picture come up on that. I actually recommend that until you get your own video edited in with Robin's, which is, again, another area we're going to support you with in the Customize Your Funnel section as soon as we get over this hump and we move into the training. But I wouldn't suggest you put your picture on the thumbnail until you have a video up there. But you might want to get started with and use that somewhere where the thumbnail, I don't know if you guys all know what I'm talking about. I know Darren and Ed Cox do, and some of you do, but I'm talking about where it says cash flow formula or download cash flow formula or something like that. It has a picture of Robin on it. It's just an image. It's just one of the ways that you can personalize your funnel. I just wanted you to know, to give you an example, under the section in the back office called All About Your Funnel, there's a section called Customizing Your Funnel. It's going to talk about why that's important and the importance of integrating yourself into your funnel and some of the ways that you can do that. I just want you to know we added a new subsection called Customize Funnel Click by Click, and it says Change Picture on Cash Flow Formula Thumbnail. So it's going to walk you step by step through how to do that, or have the download image so you can get a crisp image of that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about right now, just understand that these are the kinds of things we're going to get into, and we're going to build this section out so you can customize your funnel in lots of different ways, even to the point of evolving into having your own lead magnet. Initially, just customizing the current lead magnet, helping you build an asset, guys. Nothing can be more powerful or higher leveraging. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys soon. I'll update you as soon as that's done. And then you can get your links to us. And then we're on to the next stage of just building out the rest of this training platform, which is a lot easier than what we've been working on. Talk to you soon.